get into the Chills Dude of the Week, brought to you by our favorite beer, Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/dudes and celebrate responsibly.
Well, Jules, crack a nice cold Coors Light, cold as the Rockies, and cheers me from across the country, from the East Coast to the West Coast, Jules. Cheers to you, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh, that sounded nice. So we have a big week 5 coming up, no doubt about that. And we will go through the slate of games and select our game of the week, second screen game, measuring stick game, and dud of the week, trap game as well, and game with blowout potential. Let's get into it, Jules.
Game of the week.
There's really, truly no game of the week like there was the previous couple weeks.
I think this Niners-Rams game.
You had Dallas Cowboys versus the Green Bay Packers. That's going to be hard to top last week, Sunday Night Football. But you said the San Francisco 49ers versus the Rams. That is a pretty solid game. They're both 3-1, both vying for their division. What else we got? I think that's it, Julian. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Seattle Seahawks, 2 3-1 teams right there.
Jacksonville versus Kansas City. That's a sneaky good game. Kansas City, are they going to be able to compound that win against a hot semi-Jaguars team that's 3-1? Look, they're 3-1.
They're under the radar 3-1. What's the best aspect of the Jacksonville Jaguars? Because over the previous years, you just always thought like they were kind of a laughing stock of the NFL. Like, what's making them 3-1, Jules, right now?
Defense in their run game. ETN's, I think, third in league rushing right now. ETN and their defense. I would say the run game and the defense right now. They took care of the ball last week. No turnovers by Trevor Lawrence. They got a lot of weapons. So, like, you want to see, and granted, they're with Liam Cohen for the first time. This is their first go at it. So, new system, new everything. To be 3-1 with the new head coach, new system, new everything is impressive. So, but I think it's the run game and the defense. But game of the week for me, I got to go. I'm going Niners-Rams.
I like it. I think the Niners are so banged up, though. I truly think the Los Angeles Rams are the better team overall, even if the Niners were healthy. So it's going to be a good game. And if the Niners can pull it off, then that would be a huge moral victory for them as well, knowing that they can get it done even with so many guys out. That'll give them a huge boost. I'm going to go with game of the week. I'm going to go with the Bucs versus Seattle Seahawks.
That's a good game.
It really, really is.
Wow,
I really like what the Seahawks are doing this year. I said it at the beginning of the year on Fox, on the first kickoff show, pregame show, that the San Francisco 49ers better win their very first game versus Seattle Seahawks, because the Seahawks don't know who they are yet with the young coach, Sam Darnold as the quarterback, whole new wide receiver room. They shipped off DK Metcalf, and they got to identify their identity, and they didn't really know what it was going into week 1, and San Fran pulled off that win. But I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to be the better team, down the road, and they possibly already might be. They're 3-1 right now, and the Buccaneers coming off the loss versus the Eagles. This is going to be a really, really good football game.
Mike McDonald, he's got that Seahawks defense running around. They look good, and they got some really good corners. Deep. It just seems like it's always hard for teams to score against Seattle. And they play complementary football. Sam Darnold knows what he is. He's efficient. They run the ball with Kenneth Walker. Like, they're a tough team. They're a tough team. That's going to be a really good game. What's the second screen game?
Yeah, what is second screen game? What is second screen game?
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I get it. It's like you got the big screen, and then you have your little screen. For me,
all right,
my second screen game is Broncos versus Eagles.
Oh, that's a good one right there. That
Broncos
really is.
2-2 Broncos in Philadelphia. Can Sean Payton and Bo Nix, There's like crazy stats that I hear Coward talk about how in September Sean Payton's teams are never that great, and then like the next 4 weeks they blow up, and because and it sounds like there's some merit to it because he's one of those guys that he's learning what his team does well in that first quarter, and then they got new wrinkles going into that second quarter off of all how their team plays, and they have a really good defense. So I think that's going to be a really good game against the Eagles, who they're the Eagles, man. They just know how to win.
They really do. They just get it done, even if they don't put up any like really offensive statistics, and they still get it done. Just like the game versus the Chiefs, that just knows you're a good football team, and you know how to gel together and just win games. But my second screen game, I'm gonna go with the Houston Texans versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Ooh,
both
that's a
teams a
good game.
disappointment this year, but both teams are kind of in desperation mode, panic mode. I would say at 1 and 2, you know, you're kind of like, all right, we got to amp it up. But now they're both 1 and 3. It is desperation mode. Neither of these teams can really afford going 1 and 4. So this is a game that's a must see, and who can pick it up going into week 5 and get this victory?
Trap game.
Well, Jules, I got to give you credit. Last week, you said live on air on Fox on the kickoff show that the trap game of the week was the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the San Francisco 49ers, and the Jaguars were going to win. And you said, better watch out, 49ers. And you called it, baby. The Jaguars did win that game. So nice job, Jules. You know your trap game well.
Something like that. I said something along those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. I was watching you. I
like that. Well, this week's trap game for me.
Oh, I know who I'm going to go with. Detroit Lions at the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's
Everyone's saying
that's trappy.
Yes, that is a trappy game right there. The Detroit Lions are super hot. The Cincinnati Bengals are super low right now, just getting absolutely blown out. Lions are blowing out teams. Cincinnati Bengals have been getting blown out. This is a trap game right here, especially it being in Cincinnati as well.
I think that's the biggest. That, or I would say, I don't think Washington's bad enough for Washington Chargers to be a trap game. But I'm worried about the Chargers. I'm worried about the Chargers. But that's not a trap game.
The only true trap game on this week's of games, of the slate of games, I truly see is the Detroit Lions at Cincinnati. All other games are kind of even. You know, the Detroit Lions, now we're going into the blowout potential game. Well, this is my blowout potential game as well, the Detroit Lions at Cincinnati Bengals. And that's what makes it a trap game as well, because you're expecting a blowout. And when you expect a blowout, you kind of let off the gas pedal and you keep it in neutral. And then that's when the Bengals can come in with a phenomenal player like Jamar Chase and just light up the scoreboard. So this is my trap game and blowout potential. And if you ask me, the score by end of this game, by the fourth quarter, should be the Detroit Lions 42 points and the Cincinnati Bengals 10.
Wow.
But it's a trap game, so watch out.
I think that's really good. Potential blowout game. My potential blowout game is Kansas City Chiefs going to blow out Jaguars. That's my potential blowout game. Fucking Chiefs could be back.
Is this the game where the Kansas City Chiefs come back to where, back to where they usually are, and also the Jaguars go back to where they usually are as well?
Was that their on
getting
the
blown
Cincinnati
out
moment?
Chiefs blowing out teams and Jaguars getting blown out.
Are the Jags for real? Did the Chiefs find something with Xavier? I don't know. That potential blowout game.
I know what you're saying, man. That's a measuring stick game. It could. That's why it's a
measuring stick game's easy. Patriots, Bills.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
We're about to see, hey, we got 2 wins. We just played a good game. We didn't turn the ball over. We did all the shit that our coaches told us to do, and we won. We won against Carolina Panthers. But now you got to stack up and see how you go against a big bro.
Yes.
Right now they're the big brothers in the division. The Patriots do know how to play them.
I got the Patriots.
The run game scares
playing them well.
They match up
them
against
playing them well. But I do also have the Bills going undefeated until like week 10. So we'll see. I think the Bills pull it off, but I think it's a measuring stick to see where the Patriots are. And I think it's going to come down to the wire. And that's what we want to see too. It's Sunday Night Football. There's been so many great games. Sunday Night Football, man. It's been phenomenal as a fan. It's been so phenomenal to see. That 40-40 tie was just ridiculous. But we got to see where the Patriots stack up now. This is I would say, their biggest game in the last 4 years to see where they're at.
They got to take care of the football. No turnovers. No turnovers. No turnovers. Maybe a punt return. You got to win special teams. But the Bills they have good special teams too. Look, this is a measuring stick game right here.
The Bills are solid all around.
NFL's king. Oh, look at all of them are good. I mean, the ones that are bad are probably Dolphins. Carolina is bad. That's bad.
That's a terrible game. No one's tuning in.
Thing is, I'll tune into Titans because I want to see what Cam Ward's about after this press conference, and he's frustrated. Everyone's frustrated. I want to see what he's about, and we need to see what Kyler's about too. The Cardinals should win this game. They should win this game, but are they going to win this game? We're going to find out. Football's king. And that was the chillest dude of the week. Thanks to our favorite beer, Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/dudes and celebrate responsibly.